Hey folks, I'm Ted Cantu, and I am on location today with Michael Rivait, who does a lot of really great investment properties, commercial properties, and really great real estate properties that are kind of under the radar. So, Michael, welcome.
Thank you.
And tell me a little bit about what you do, because you do some pretty cool stuff. You find some really great deals out there for investors.
Well, actually, currently we have a property in Waterford here. That is a 66-unit apartment building that we picked up through a short sale. There was $1.4 million owing on the property, and we were able to negotiate it down to $850,000. So we do have that property available right now, and that's kind of the things that we're doing, along with some fix and flip homes that we'll talk about in a little bit. But basically, what I do is I find people that are looking to sell properties, and that are not listed on MLS. Because once it hits MLS, it's everybody kind of knows about it. So then it's it's kind of not a deal, if you will. So it's
right.
nice. It's nice to find properties that are kind of close to the cuff or whatever, and know that they're not all out there. So it is a good property, and it is a fixer upper. It does need some work. But it's a great opportunity for someone that wants to come in and invest in Michigan here.
And that's a great property too. And folks, if you notice, the phones are ringing here. That's just the way it is. So we're just going to keep rolling. See, again, it rolls. It just rings. And you find these deals that people are really interested in. And the most exciting thing is, as we show the pictures of the property here, it's really impressive. It is an older property, but the cash flow potential here is very huge. I understand it's about, what, 70% occupied currently?
Yeah, it's currently 70% occupied. There's 66 units, so there are 19 or 20 units that are vacant.
Mm-hmm.
So, and those are the units that obviously need to be rehabbed. Mm-hmm. And then as the people move out, as time goes on, the current owners would want to fix those up and rehab them as you go. So.
And that's really cool. I want to also interject really quickly. There's a 15% return on their investment.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, any in terms of investments, and that's what our main goal is, to get our investors at least 15% return on their money. And obviously you can't get that at a bank, but that's what we're here for, and it is definitely achievable.
And also I want to mention too, folks out there, if you're looking into investing into properties, it's really important in my mind to go with someone who actually lives in the place you want to invest from. Now, you've been here in Michigan for a number of years, and you know this scene inside and out.
Yeah. Well, I've unfortunately been in the business for almost 29 years now, but so I've done a lot of building, a lot of development, been involved with a lot of real estate, mainly residential. And mainly from single family and multi-family apartments, etc. So I have a pretty good pulse, very good pulse of what the market is doing around here. And with the market the way it is, there is a tremendous opportunity to pick deals up. And just like this deal in Waterford here, the 66 unit, that's a considerable savings. The owe 1.4, and we can get it back in the market for $850. And once that property is renovated and up and running to, usually you want to be at 95, 97% occupancy, it'll easily come in at, $2.5 million is what the projected completed value should be once it's up and running. So it's a great investment. That
is great, and I want you folks to really take notes out there, because what's really cool about what Mike is saying is that there are notice that we didn't say Detroit properties. We said Waterford. Now, where the heck is Waterford? We have a map over here so you can see what it looks like. We're actually outside of Metro Detroit, quite a ways actually. And it's been said that the best deals are in Metro Detroit, but really there are phenomenal deals that are right here in Pontiac and Waterford and Oakland County that are literally hidden.
Yeah, that's true. It's basically Oakland County as a whole is a very strong County, if you will, in Michigan here, even though you're mainly, we're the suburbs of Detroit, if you will. But there's a lot of nice little towns. Waterford's a great little town to be able to buy and invest in. Another area that we're doing business in is Royal Oak and also Birmingham. So, there's some great areas here. That's
great. And also, I want you to tell the folks out there what goes into a property. You're doing some really interesting things with the properties. You're adding on square footage.
Yeah, actually, with our fix and flip program, this is aside from the apartment we were just talking about, what we're doing is we're buying homes that are distressed and that need renovating, need work, and we basically we go in and we completely rehab them. Which is what we do is a little bit different. Is we add square footage onto the properties. Your average flipper, if you will, doesn't want to get into pulling the permits and doing the footings or tearing the roof off to get more square footage. But we're very well seasoned at doing that. So what we'll do is we'll add square footage on to the home to make it more of a desirable home, and we'll make sure that there's a main floor laundry room. We do all the granite, new kitchens, brand new bathrooms. Usually they're 2 stories, so we'll make sure the master bedroom has a nice, beautiful ensuite with a walk-in shower and the glass doors and the granite countertops, a nice walk-in closet, and then of course we put a new roof or siding, whatever it takes. So these homes are turnkey. Ready, brand new, if you will, rehab. Obviously, there's no new construction going on right now, or very little. I shouldn't say none, because there is a little bit. But this is a great product for people who are approved through FHA, and they're looking for a nice home. And FHA is very stringent in terms of they want to make sure certain things are done. So this is kind of a new turnkey home for them that can easily get FHA approved.
Wow, that's great. And by the way, you're doing my home. Because I've been through Royal Oak, folks, and it's a beautiful town. But a lot of the homes are older, and they're very boxy, and I don't like that. I like a little more openness, and if you can deliver that, because it's a great place. I just think some of the homes are older, and you're actually increasing home value there.
Well, yeah, it's kind of cool because Royal Oak is a very up and coming area. It's a yuppie area, if you will. Has a really nice downtown, and there's a lot of nice architecture there. So what we do in our rehabs is we really try to pull some of the good old Royal Oak architecture into each home that we're doing, and everyone has to have a nice front porch and a nice front door. So we do add that Royal Oak charm to the homes. And the other thing that we're doing, we're also we're green building.
Oh, that's
so
good.
We're adding green into our homes. So that's a huge thing too. People, it's very simple. We want to cut the heating and utility bills down. So by doing the green, it helps out a lot.
Wow, that is really cool. And that's a very topical thing right now. People are really into being green and also cutting down their cost, and you're part of that, which is really great. So you see, folks, you get a really strong investment package here when you call this number. What's the best number to reach you, Mike?
Best number to get me at is 248-670-2011.
Wow, and we're just going to leave that up there so you guys can check it out. And I'm very impressed with the kind of work you're doing here. It takes a lot of guts, a lot of vision to stick it out here in Michigan. As people are leaving, this state's known for so many things: agricultural, education, medical. So this state's going to continue. Obviously, we're just in the bottom of a down cycle, but because of that, there's a lot of deals here to be made. And I was reading in was it New York Times referred to, I think it was Oakland County, from the investor side as shoveling diamonds. And literally, that's what's happening. People come here and they pick up great properties for very, very little. I'm not talking just about Hamtramck and downtown Detroit, although you can get deals there too. But this is really kind of off the beaten path, and you really need a seasoned insider to really show you these properties. I'm not a big fan of MLS sites personally because I find it very confusing to navigate, and by the time I find what I want, I'm not interested in a little postage-sized stamp of of a house. But you really go up and beyond that.
Yeah, well, actually, we're very strategic in the areas that we're investing in, And you know, it's based on just the experience of, you know, living and being in this area for a number of years. So, but like you said, that it's a great opportunity right now. There's a lot of distressed properties. A lot of people are moving out of the state because, you know, for whatever reason. But you know, Michigan's not going anywhere. It's a great state. And it's a great state, in my opinion, to invest in. There's a lot of diamonds in the rough, if you will, in terms of homes.
Absolutely.
And investments.
That's great. Now you have like a quick start program for investors.
Yeah, actually, what we do with our fix and flip program, what we do, and if you want to come in as an investor, we offer a 15% return on your money. So what that means is that you know, we would get you into whatever property we would be doing at the time. You'd be in first lien position. It'd be, you know, with mortgages, etc. And basically, it's we will pay you 15% on your money every month. You get a check at your door. So it's a, you know, obviously there's a lot more to talk about. If you're interested in that type of thing, you know, my number came up earlier, but. Yeah, that's basically what we're doing with a lot of our investors, and they're really happy, of course, at 15%. So,
oh yeah,
a lot of the investors that we're dealing with have self-directed IRAs, and that seems to be the best vehicle to move the money around in.
Wow, very cool, folks. Call that number, and we'll have more clips here, more information, because you're a wealth of information for this area, and that's so great because you're local and you know the scene inside and out. And folks. Make sure you check out this website. We have new deals coming in, you know, every week, pretty much. So it's really exciting. Michael, I want to thank you for being here today.
All right, Ted.
And I look forward to hearing more about your success in Michigan. Folks, thank you. We'll see you online.
Have a great day.
All right. I heard something beep, so I hope they got it. Yes, it did. It did.